Hey Internet, I'm Dan.
And I'm Chaz. This is episode
284
of Wine is Serious Business. We're back with our friend Matt, who just came back from Amsterdam and brought us some treats. Been last few trips he's went on for business and pleasure. He's always brought us back some really interesting wines. And here's a Pinot Noir and a Riesling, two grapes which we love.
From the Netherlands.
Yeah, how did you get these?
So it's funny. So I go to Amsterdam probably more often than any other place that I go to. I'm there probably like once a month or so. And so every time I go there, I've been trying to find Dutch wine. And so I go to these like shops, and the shopkeepers are like, "Oh, you don't want Dutch wine? It's shitty. You don't want to drink that stuff." They're like, "It's no good. It's too expensive. It's no good. Here, have some Burgundy. Have this stuff." And so it's been really difficult because like every time I go, I'm just like, well, "Shoot, like how, I can't."
That's interesting.
Yeah, I can't ever find it, and everybody just hates on it. And so, anyways, I went there just this last week, and I actually had a weekend kind of to just hang out. And so one of the days, I decided, okay, I'm going to find Dutch wine because I know it exists. And so I went over to probably 5 shops. And the 5th shop, the guy was like, no, we don't have it. It's too expensive. And then he's like, oh, but I know this shop, and he specializes in Dutch wine. It's kind of a weirdo, though.
You did it. Yeah.
And so he wasn't really that weird, but so I went there into this weird little shop with this quirky old man, and found some Dutch wine. It only took, about 30 tries.
And did the guy want to talk to you about it, or was he really...
he was pretty passionate about it, actually.
Cool.
So he was definitely wanted to talk a bit. He's a little quirky, but his English was not so good. But
Sure.
It was, yeah.
So why don't you tell us what this is then?
So the producer is Apostelhoeve. It's a 2013 Riesling from the Louwberg region, I believe. So they're both from Limburg. And so Limburg is near the city of Maastricht, which actually is in the south of the Netherlands, and it's right on the border of Germany. So It's very close to Cologne, but so not really near the Mosel or anything like that. But
it's well north.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So they do a lot of Pinot Gris, a lot of Riesling, and then they do Pinot Noir as well. So this is one of their Rieslings.
All right.
So here we go.
Really floral.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it smells
Yeah.
nice.
A little lemony, but...
And this is 2013, so...
Yeah, pretty. The nose is fairly light. Like it's not really jumping out of the glass. It could be that it's a little cold, but
Yeah.
yeah.
But it smells nice.
it's sort of appley, lemons, hints of floral notes.
Yeah, definitely a lighter nose, but...
But definitely there's stuff there.
Yeah, and it's nice. Is this dry? It smells like maybe it might be dry. 12%.
Yeah.
Wow, probably dry.
12% Riesling.
That's tasty. That's really tasty.
Wow, that is actually really good.
Yeah, those four elements really come through on the palate. Good sense of minerality. Good ripe, like golden apples, not quite like red apples, not tart like green apples, but just good kind of meaty apple flavor on the palate.
A little bit of that lemon rind coming through, but cleans up really nicely. And it's interesting because, with a lot of 13s and 14s right now with Riesling, especially from Germany, they're just sulfited to hell. I don't get any sulfites on this one at all. It's none of that weird, intense kind of sharp pungency. So
True. Yeah, it's pretty surprisingly balanced at this point too. Like the acid is really well integrated with the fruit. It's really juicy. It has a really delicious feel to it. It feels like there's some residual sugar, but I don't know.
Maybe a touch.
Maybe just a touch. Yeah. But there's the providing a little bit of texture. That's it sort of reminds me of something that might have a little bit of residual sugar, but it's in a really nice place.
Yeah.
All those components.
Yeah.
So there's nothing really too intense or missing. It's sort of not really a very intense wine though, right? Like not very high flavor or anything. Or how should I say it?
I feel like it gets a little simple and kind of falls apart a little bit towards the back end. Not in such a detracting way, but more in a way that it feels like a cheaper wine. So I could see where, if this were, 20 euros or something like that, I'd probably be looking around this sort of.
I think it was 22 euros. Something like
Yeah,
that.
so it's still totally enjoyable and drinkable at that point, but I can also see why people wouldn't be as excited about recommending it.
Yeah.
In the world of Riesling, as a unique bottle from a place that's not really known as a wine producing region, I think it's pretty cool still.
Yeah. Not bad.
Yeah, we'll happily drink the rest of this bottle.
Yeah, easily. It's pretty straightforward, right? I mean, as far as the flavors, it sort of has something that reminds me of sort of like dry Mosel Rieslings, a little bit of that peachy stone fruitiness.
Yeah.
But the intensity of that is really low. I really like the way the acid is integrated with the fruit characteristics of this wine. I agree with Dan that it is a little short. It does sort of disappear on the finish. and the intensity being really low doesn't leave a long time for it to like taper away and kind of leave flavor there. So 86, 87 points. I really, Dan's totally nailed it. I'll happily drink the rest of this bottle. This is great weekday wine, quaffable wine, but yeah.
87 for me also. Totally enjoyable. Yeah, I'd say check it. I'd be excited to try more too. Like it definitely makes me a believer that, right, like if somebody's like, yeah, I've got this really great Dutch Riesling, I'd be like, oh, I'm totally interested in checking it out.
Yeah, I was really trying to find some of the sweet ones. I couldn't find them anywhere, so it was. But this producer, I know they do make sweet ones, so
Sure.
They make a lot of different Rieslings from what I've seen. So, yeah.
Nice. Splashing.
Yeah, drip, drop, dripping.
This is a whole new world right here.
Yeah, so Pinot Noir from
Same region.
Netherlands.
Yeah, same region.
From the same region. So this is the Thorn.
Yeah.
The name of the producer, or is the
No, it's
Wijngoed?
Wijngoed or Wijngoed Thorn. His name of
I don't know how you pronounce it, but I'm sure it's the same word.
Okay.
Yeah, probably it's like Wijngoed Thorn.
I don't know.
From Limburg, and then do you know what the rest of the names here mean? Is there like
I have no idea.
vineyards or something like that? Like, this like looks like it could be almost like a vineyard name or.
Well, it might even or like geographisch is something. So that's probably like a region. You know, probably a designated wine region would be my guess.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Not filtered, 100% in barrel, unfiltered. It said on there.
If you see the label and you know exactly what that's telling us, then please feel free to comment.
Yeah, Jacqueline, I'm probably going to tag
know.
you in this. We'd love to get the quick translation.
Yes.
Totally.
So yeah, know nothing about this one at all.
All right.
So
Another 2013.
this is 2012. Yep, 2012.
Okay.
Well, it smells like Pinot Noir.
Yeah, that smells like Pinot Noir. It's
Holy shit.
So whereas the last wine was sort of not a very intense wine on the nose, this is very aromatic.
Yeah, it's got that dirty, like kind of gamey quality going on with just a little pepper and.
Totally. Yes.
Honestly, like it's not as strong, but if it were slightly stronger, I would pick this as Oregon. Like
I believe it. Yeah.
Yeah, I would believe that this is an Oregon Pinot.
Just based on the aroma.
Yeah, on the nose itself.
There's a little icy minerality thing here going on that I feel like I don't see in Oregon wine so much. And the way some of the oak plays into it kind of reminds me of when it's not working as well with Oregon wines. Not that it's really detracting here, but since we're talking about the comparison, these are things that come to mind. Really good depth of fruit though, very engaging nose.
Yeah, absolutely. Little cherries, little gaminess, a little bit of roses. Like it's really all over the place. It smells quite good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Solid. Wow. And especially again from a region not well known as being wine production to be growing Pinot Noir that far north and have it turn out this good, I think is seriously impressive.
Yeah.
My expectations were low, but
a little bit of a rubber thing going on, like slightly on the palate, but overall, like you get that nice fruit, that nice dirt at the same time. The acidity, I think, is awesome.
Yeah.
In it, like,
and the fruit is really full and flavorful without being too heavy. No green notes, no real bitter notes going on. Just really nice cherry fruit, I think.
Yeah.
Very youthful cherry. Like this isn't a ripe wine by any stretch of the imagination. Like it's really kind of taken me to a different place than I would think the nose was going to go. Like based on the nose, I was guessing I was going to experience more ripeness. This is sort of like in the like pomegranate, tart young cherries, youthful strawberries before they're fully ripe. It's
good.
It's good.
Yeah.
13%. So
reminds me of kind of eating fresh grapes on the vine. Too.
Yeah.
Like when you cut them, it's got
that true like grape skin kind of coming through.
And just that feeling of youth too, which you said it was a 12. Yeah, which kind of surprises me. I would believe it's couldn't be a whole lot younger, I guess, but still, just a lot of freshness, real friendly Pinot Noir.
Yeah,
agreed. The whatever oak usage they used on this, if any, is in a really nice place. Like I'm getting like a little bit of wood tans and what I feel like is a little bit of toast.
It
but
said it was in barrique, so
yeah. Okay, but like it's just a hint of it, and there's absolutely none of the like vanilla characteristics that you get from wood. Like this is, so that's a really nice thing. Texturally, it's like lacking a little bit for me.
Yeah.
It's like this weird combination of like juiciness and it's like hollow. It's like sort of hollow.
You get like a weird like
mid-palate.
menthol kind of on the tip of the tongue as well after you swallow. Like that's like kind
It's
of
something I've had to sit here and keep like retasting it over and over because there's something going on as far as like the mouthfeel and the texture and flavors. It's really different.
It's almost numbing in a way.
And with the way the barrel plays in, I like how this finishes better. But I'm gonna put this.
I can see what you're saying with menthol.
I'm gonna put this in kind of a parallel here, where it reminds me of Pinot Noirs I've had here in Oregon that are on the cheaper side, right?
Yeah.
Like when I have stuff that's like under $20 or whatever, and it comes through like this, I feel really, really good about it.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like,
Cream of the crop, yeah.
like the better, fully developed examples. But again,
It's good mid range, like low to mid range.
yeah. And as a first recommendation, I think it's definitely engaging and makes me excited. This is better than most of the Pinot Noirs I've had from Germany.
Yeah.
Not that's a huge number, but it's a lot bigger than one.
Right.
And the price range
right up
runs
there.
way up there, right? So it makes me excited. I'd be excited to try more and go climate change, right? That's going to be good news for the guys trying to grow these grapes there.
Yeah, and this is I think it was €25 for this one. So
Yeah.
Okay. And solid at that price point, I think, especially like, just quite good, considering it's not a world-class wine growing region, right?
Yeah.
These people were probably putting forth a lot of effort to produce something of this quality.
Yeah.
And I would say this is quite good. 85, 86 points for me. I think it lacks a little bit in complexity and in just the textural components of it are really lacking for me. But flavor-wise, it's delicious. It smells awesome. There's a lot of good things about it. So
You got a good point there. It is really light texturally. If you like the tannins are almost non-existent.
Yeah.
And even I would prefer, ideally a little more. And I'm on the lighter side of that. So if you like a lot of it, you definitely struggle here.
84, 85 points.
Okay, for me 86. For me 86 plus, I still kind of like it. I enjoy the fruit and keeping in mind that, right, from a less known wine region, I am pretty impressed.
Yeah.
These are both way better than I expected they would be.
yeah, I'd
Totally
probably
agree.
put it at a hard 84 just because the menthol like rubber thing kind of throws me off just a little bit, like especially on the front of your tongue.
It's almost like minty or something.
Yeah, very minty.
Oh,
menthol,
you're both on.
like,
I'm
thing.
kind of missing it, but
It's like
Yeah,
right on the
good
front of the palate.
Yeah.
That throws me off for it. So probably 84, but yeah, it's not
Well, yeah,
bad.
but when you say rubber ball, I'm like, it tastes like a rubber ball.
that's probably some flaw, right, Bo? You probably see this.
Maybe.
Let us know what's going on.
It's a yeast flaw, I think.
There you go.
High temperature yeast.
Bust out the book.
I think.
There you
Yeah,
go.
let's check
Is
it
it
out. The book's right there. So.
Does that happen in beer too?
Yeah,
Is that-
it happens in all of them. I think it's yeast, if I recall correctly. So.
All right.
That's it.
Yeah, traveling the world with
Yeah.
Matt D. That's our show. Question of the day, Matt.
Can
Can I jump in and take it from you?
Yeah, go for it.
If so, some of you I'm sure have traveled to the Netherlands before. Where besides Amsterdam do you have to go? Like, where are great places besides Amsterdam to go if you go visit that country?
Yeah, honestly, like Maastricht is probably where this is from.
Yeah.
Maastricht's a really cool city. It's very German, college town, like awesome place. So yeah.
Cool, and I think that could lead to some great comments and maybe something that you could take advantage of because you'll be going back, right? Almost inevitably.
Yeah,
so.
I'll be back in 3 weeks.
Yeah, there we go. So thanks again
Yeah.
for bringing more awesome wines to the show. Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Cheers.
Cheers.